G'day. Today in the warehouse we've got the Toyo Open Country AT2. This was released back in 2014 when Toyo maybe was a little bit less well known than what they are now, and you could almost contribute some of that success to the success of the AT2. It's a tyre that's well known for being excellent in the outback and also good in terms of on-road, off-road daily activities. So when they released it, Toyo said that this tyre was designed for more longevity, better durability and balance capabilities. So as one of the guys said here, it means that it's good for off-road without being a pig on the road. So take that as you will. We'll jump in and take a bit of a look at the individual features and I'll give you some specs afterwards. So first up, it has white tread on one side and black on the other, so it takes your choice. In terms of the shoulder, I wouldn't say it's overly chunky like some of the other ones. There is definitely some shoulder protection there, but it doesn't come out as far as some tyres, and there is some alternated scalloping in here as well, which Toyo did point out in their marketing material. So little bits taken out here, but it just doesn't have the chunk that some other all-terrains do. But it does have this sort of protection from sticks and rocks and that sort of thing. So you're less likely to get a puncture with that than you would with a different tyre that doesn't have that sort of protection. We'll look at the Treadface as well. Actually, I'll point out that it's not 3 Peak Mountain Snowflake rated. It is M&S rated though. On the Treadface, it does have these sort of staggered shoulder blocks, so it's sort of patterns of 2. And those shoulder blocks are actually linked together with, you could almost call them mini stone ejectors or whatever, but they'll help to help the road in terms of help the tyre in terms of its on-road capability, because they'll sort of lock the shoulder blocks together a bit better. And then in this deep lateral groove, we talk about lateral grooves, and this one is a lateral groove, but it's sort of in a bit of a Z shape. So it's going to channel out the water, but maybe off the road it might give you a bit more grip as well. But in this lateral groove, you actually have these little stone ejectors as well, so it's not going to get stuff caught in there. In terms of sipes, it does have some light siping through the blocks. We've got some set sipes in the middle of the blocks here, and then these ones are quite relatively shallow sipes throughout the rest of the tread blocks. There is this relatively close-knit central set of blocks as well, which should mean that it's actually going to be quieter on the road, and also it'll give a bit of that strength through the centre. So the Toyo AT2 is a 2-ply tyre, 2-ply sidewall that is. So basically that means that you've got a comfortable tyre that's going to be pretty durable, but perhaps not as durable as a 3-ply sidewall tyre, which is a more aggressive tyre, but it is going to be more comfortable. So in terms of what's available in Australia, there's 38 sizes, and it comes out in between a smaller size of 215/70 R15, which is pretty small, and it goes all the way up to a 285/50 R20 in the metric sizes. But if you jump back down to R17, then there is actually a 35 by 12.5 if you're looking for something bigger. In terms of weight, it's between 11.8 and 27.2 kilos. But if you look at a 265/65/17, which is a popular size here in Australia, then that's 20.5 kilos. In terms of tread depth does actually range. So it ranges between 9.9 mil and 13.5 mil. But that 265/65 R17 does have 12.7 mil of tread depth. So that's the Toyo Open Country AT2. We actually have a set of these out for long-term test on our Ford Ranger Raptor at the moment, which is my car. So I'll be giving you a 10,000K long-term test sometime soon. But make sure if you do run these tyres to leave a review on the website, because that's how we know how they perform in Australian conditions on the long term. We can tell you what they look like and how they go over 10,000 Ks, but it's up to you guys to let us know. And if you want to see more of these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a like as well, because it's kind of encouraging when you do that. So, help us out. Thanks for that. See you next time.